yeah, peace and power, peace and power. I thank the universal truth and absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. The divine mind knows, the divine mind shows all things work in divine order, all things work in divine order, all things work in divine order, peace and power. As you come on in, know that you're in a safe space. Know that you're in a space for learning and getting learned up. Know that you're in a space for educating and being educated. Know that you're in a space for conversation, questions and answers, comments and concerns, dialogue, integrity, a space of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, power and refinement. Yes, a space of justice, your space, a space of love, a space where we work on a path towards unity, looking for true liberation. As my classroom assistants come on in, please put all contact information in the chat for the duration of class. Please keep all funding information, funding links, tags, nicknames, and all that in the chat for the duration of class. Fund this war effort. Fund the war effort. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, we're going to say it again. Don't wait till it's too late. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, book an assessment. Book an assessment. Get your sessions in. Don't wait until you... I'm telling you, this is the position. On the news. On the TikTok. Hemped up. It's too late. Don't wait till it's too late. If you or anybody you know is in need of domestic violence intervention, book an assessment. If you or anybody you know is in need of an intimate relationship abuse consultation, counseling, please book an assessment. Learn the warning signs, the behaviors that should alarm you, characters and characteristics that should heighten your awareness, different situations. That once alerted to, man, you need to be extra aware of. Because remember, with the information, the life that you save could be your own. What's going on? Late night, Saturday night, but y'all up. Y'all was watching college football. Y'all was flicking through the channels, watching the Saturday Night Live. Boy, you might be a little saucy right now. Had you a little taste? Yeah, tag your classmate, tell them we here. Tell them we here with an important class. I don't care how late it is. I'm sick of seeing these things in my news feed, in my timeline. Y'all not paying attention. Somebody's not paying attention. Yeah. So we not even gonna wait. We gonna get to it. Classroom assistants, if y'all in a spotty spot, as they come in, check them off. I can tell you it's gonna be a lot of 55s tonight. I can tell you it's gonna be a lot of trolling tonight, but we gotta get into it anyway. Yeah, you 55, Mecca. Let's get to it, let's get to it. Who was first in class? Dust Roll. Yes. Bam, Philly in the building. Philly need to be in the building. Philly's tagged in tonight's class. Something going on with y'all. Lovely lady, we see you. Bernie. What up, Bernie? We see you. Tierra. What up, T Green? We see you in the building. Philip. Boom. Speckle London is in the spotty spot. UK Massive. Yeah, Magic, we missing you, little Brit. Let's get to it. E. Blandon, what's going on? Gaza. Shout out your moms for her birthday. Shout her out in 30 minutes. It's gonna be her born day. Definitely tell moms to get in class. Can't shout her out if she ain't here. Tell her to get in class, man. That's what we doing. Versace broccoli, 55. Versace, 55. Mac J St. Louis, what's going on? Scrapbook Chaser, what's going on? Rick Gatlin, Soap, what up, Soap? Intellectual Soapbox. Everybody go to that channel. Subscribe. Make sure you following on IG too to catch the lives. Who else is this? Sir Aqua, Bobby, what's going on? Felipe, Harris, what up? Mac, what up, Mac? Jean, Alien, Camille, what's good? Yeah, I know it's cold up there. Canada's in the building, y'all. North of the border. All my first responders, get the big salute. M.Him, hot, what's going on? Yeah, Mecca. Blast 777, what's going on? Peace. Christopher Maxwell, Tennessee in the building. Y'all need to be in the building too. Tag Tennessee. We got to find out why y'all politicians are saucy. Yeah, Tennessee in the building. Yes. That's what we talking about. Almighty JoJo. Aliens are coming, so damn what? Scared of no damn aliens? Maybe they give me a ride and shit. Crazy, we going with them. Yeah. What up? We going now. J-Dog. What? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, make sure you send that message out to everybody. Michael Hayes, salute, what's going on? Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Huh? Boy, they up in here. Carleaf, what's going on? We see you. We see you. That's how we gonna do it. We gonna get to getting. We gonna get to getting. A Wood. What up, A Wood? Nah, let's go. Let's go. We gotta get to it because this is anger management all the way. This is anger management all the way. Andre Davis. I keep telling y'all, you don't get the assessment. You don't know where you sit on the spectrum. You don't know where you sit on the scale. Okay? You don't know. And then these situations like this happen, which is so unfortunate. But it's happening more and more, especially with black women. Y'all got an anger issue, and it needs to be addressed. Geechee, what up? Yes, so if you haven't seen the video, we got to bring y'all up to speed, because many people haven't. I saw it, though, and I gave it a few days, as I always do, to let it simmer to see if it's going to go viral nationally, but seems as though it hasn't. But we're going to get to it because y'all black women have to realize that for decades, damn it, a century plus, y'all have an anger issue. Shit, they even got slang terminology for it, right? Angry black women, angry black woman, as if she doesn't deserve the right to be. What's going on, Hood Mayor? I'm good. I'm in struggle, as always. And we welcome the struggle. So I'm always in struggle. That's what we do here. We struggle and we get to it. Okay? Yes, Kelly Norville, much appreciation. Get some of that love throughout your house, throughout your community. Let them come, man. We got to get to a wider audience. We do. So in struggle, right? We welcome it, right? Listen now, we welcomed it. You did? Because that's the only way that we can recognize our our true strengths. You dig? Yeah. So, these black women have not only reason to be angry, but right to be angry. If no one helps you manage that anger, you make the news. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Now, I don't want to act as if we're going to excuse angry black men. We already know that. That's a given. That's a given. However, there's a new phenomenon where angry black women are becoming ultra violent. You dig? Ultra violent. Ultra. And these two cases tonight, man, never mind the abuse case that we spoke on earlier in the week, where the supposed godmother beat the baby, beat the 4-year-old child, and put her in a hospital on a breathing machine, right? Now, she just was off the chain. Young, when you're young, you're 25, 26, and you are displaying that much rage and anger, you need a pill. But they'll tighten her up in jail. You know, she's out on bail now, but they'll tighten her up, and she will, through the accountability piece, she'll learn. Got you? But now, let's take it straight to Miami. Okay? Let's take it straight to Miami. All right? And since y'all didn't see the video, we're going to talk about it. A woman was being held in jail on bond Sunday after she was arrested for accidentally clapping her 15-year-old daughter in the shoulder after getting into an altercation with a group of people at a Northwest Miami-Dade McDonald's. Okay? Do you hear what I'm saying? She clapped her daughter, her own daughter, by mistake, because she had it on her, because she thought she was about that life, not knowing what the hell to do. Right? You have all these people who are armed, legally, illegally, and don't take the time out to learn anything about firearms, firearm safety, when to utilize it, when to even have it on you. So people running around with it just because they can. And usually those are the people who get hurt or hurt someone else because it ain't in them. It's just not. So Melissa Valbrum, 32 years old, faces several charges in a shooting that happened after 10 p.m. Friday at the fast food restaurant in Miami-Dade. According to an arrest report, Valbrum became violent towards a woman and her cousins at the McDonald's after Valbrum thought one of the victims was pointing at her. The victim was actually pointing outside to inform her cousin that the Lyft ride had arrived. Okay? You understand that? You hear me now? It shifted since then. Now the story is that her daughter went into the McDonald's. The girls was in there waiting on a lift. The daughter thought the girls was pointing at her. Words were exchanged. Mama came out with it on her hip, keeping it on her, pulled it out, arguing with these young girls. I want y'all to listen and understand here. A 32-year-old with a 15-year-old daughter. Not knowing how to conduct themselves. 32-year-old mama, 15-year-old daughter. Now, initially, law enforcement didn't have any extra footage of what took place. The girls who she was arguing with actually pull out their phone and had her right there live beefing with them. Grown, supposedly an adult, supposedly in the title of mother, arguing and beefing with children, with girls, with teenagers who are already in their lift, attempting to leave this McDonald's. So here we go, our people still eating at McDonald's, still arguing, beefing, and carrying on. Okay? An issue, a consistent issue, but we understand it. We understand it. So now, because of a finger pointing, a supposed finger pointing, how offbeat, right? How offbeat is this 15-year-old that she believing somebody pointing at her when they were actually pointing at each other or to another in their group saying, yo, the lift is outside, let's go. The lift is outside. So the 32-year-old mother that's raising a teen, 32-year-old mother that's raising a teen is 15. We can imagine what's going on in the house, that they're that elevated at a McDonald's that they get into it. Very common. It can happen. Arguments happen. Misunderstandings happen. But now, because of no anger management, not knowing themselves or believing, right? Believing, you understand that what they assume is a negative communication, she has to respond by reaching for a weapon. Okay? She reaches for the weapon, she's beefing with it. Now the girl is filming it. I'm sure by now law enforcement knows. Okay? Let's continue. Valbrum pointed her firearm toward the group and threatened to shoot and kill them. The arrest report stated the altercation spilled over to the group's lift, where Valbrum allegedly reached inside the vehicle to physically assault one of the victims, who was a minor. When the lift drove off, a gunshot rang out and Valbrum's daughter was struck in the shoulder. She was taken to Jackson Memorial Hospital Ryder Trauma Center in stable condition. Valbram denied pointing her gun at the victims and said the firearm fell from her waistband, causing it to discharge and strike her daughter. Now we know that this report is false because we've been watching the video where she's consistently waving and tapping and and beefing with young girls. Waving a hammer at a minor. And what happens? Your child gets clapped in the shoulder. This is where we at with it. All of the components of anger management: miscommunication, perceived incident, right? Belief system, okay? Weird. You get what I'm saying? Simple fixes, but our community lacks it because everybody feels that they're fine, that they can continue to move as they have been moving, which they know, we know, has not been beneficial to us as a nation. You dig? So she claps her daughter. She goes to jail. Too late. She on the news, hemped up. Her daughter's on a gurney getting wheeled into the hospital. She could have unalived her daughter. Just like that. Split second. Gone. Through her actions. Her own actions. What sense does it make? When this case is similar to cases all around the country. All around the country. And they're going to multiply between now and the next 2 weeks with everybody pressed. I told y'all last week, in this holiday season, this, celebrations or ritualistic season, and people are going to be so stressed by. So now, let's pick it up again so you understand the layers of the mental health issues here. You get what I'm saying? 32-year-old mother with a 15-year-old daughter going to the McDonald's with a firearm. Daughter mistakenly believes someone is pointing at her. Not somebody is threatening, not somebody said anything. You understand? Thinks that somebody is pointing at her, and because of that, gets into a negative verbal altercation. The mother catches wind, and instead of de-escalating situation that transpired between kids, teens, the mother matches that same energy because she got it on her and ends up clapping her own daughter. That's where we at with it. This is Florida. Got to call y'all out again. Miami, Dade, right? This is black women now. Okay? Black women. And again, this is the same type of person, the same individuals who people push the narrative that we have to protect. It should be all hands on deck protecting of the black woman. When it seems that she has it all together on her own. She's running around with that. She's running around with that hammer. She's ready to back it out and pull it out. She don't need me, because in that situation, I definitely wouldn't be reaching for no hammer. That's not a pull-out situation. That's not a back-out situation. A perceived pointing, somebody pointing at you, and you get so triggered and enraged. These individuals who need that. Keep telling you. I keep telling you. This is where we at with it. This is where we at with it. Where everybody want to pull out. Everybody want to reach. Everyone is tough. Everybody's up here. Until what? Until the consequences hit. Now you in court. Looking crazy. Before you get to court, you on the street somewhere, in the gutter. Right? Hands behind your back. Hemped up, shoulders up tight. You trying to talk to the police, but officer, am I going to jail? Yeah, you going to jail. Yeah. Your ass is going to jail. Am I going to jail? Consequences. But before that, and if you are one of my, don't laugh, son. I'm saying you laughing, but that's what it is. You cuff, now you want to ask questions when you should have asked the questions to your daughter. Are you sure they was pointing at you? Calm down. It's not that deep. I apologize, and take your daughter, your McDonald's, and keep it moving. Right? And make it home with all 10 fingers and 10 toes. She almost blew her own daughter's head clear off. So yeah, you going to jail. Yeah. You understand? Consequences. Why? Because she had that hammer out. You dig? She had it out, beefing. Yeah, because I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. What? Yeah, I'm talking to you. And the little girl is like, yo, you got a whole weapon? You got a gun out at me? So you see, again, another disconnect. And supposed adult woman arguing with kids. Right? This is where we at. Now it goes off. You going to jail. While you had it out and was talking that talk, in your ear, in your conscious, was that little monster I be telling y'all about, that little DMX. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. What's her name again? What's her name? Miss Valbrum. What's her name? Let me get her first name so we can make sure we blow her up for pointing a hammer at kids. Melissa Valbrum. In her ear, she had her little female DMX in her ear. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, pull it out. Yeah, pull it out. Show them you got it. Show them you got it. That's what's going on in her head, and she just going off. Yeah, because I got it. What? What y'all want to do? Because that's what that little monster do. Yeah, tell them. Yeah, ask them what they want to do. Ask them what they want to do. Tell him you'll give it to him. Yeah, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. Boom! Claps her daughter. Now you cuffed up. That little DMX is gone. Little Monster's gone. Nowhere to be found. He not beefing at all. You sitting there looking stupid talking about, am I going to jail? Oh, officer. Officer, am I going to jail? Yeah. That little monster, that conscious shit that's in your head, giving you that, gassing you up, gone. You in the bookings for Dolo. Thinking about it. You get what I'm saying? Everything that gassed you to do that is gone. You suffering the consequences on your own. In the cell. And you not really built like that. You 32 and you still beefing at teenagers. Now you in the pens with some real grown women. And they see you tearing and all that, they're about to pull a Ha-Ha Davis on you and you guard. Yeah. Yeah, because you're not about that action. Guard. Yeah. You looking crazy now and your daughter's laid up. So look at that. Your daughter, you clap your own daughter. She's 15 getting wheeled into the ER. And you as a mother, as a parent, are not there to support her. You in jail. You understand that? Now, I don't think y'all get it. Do y'all understand how serious that is? How ignorant that is? And this has become normal language, normal behavior, normal actions with our people. This don't have nothing to do with Trump. This don't have anything to do with Democrats. This has everything to do with us, how we see each other, how we deal with each other. Clapped her own daughter. Could have took her own daughter out over a finger point that really had nothing to do with her. Wasn't her business. She wasn't in her business. She was in other people's business. You understand? She was in other people's business. Because if you wasn't watching them, you wouldn't have thought you saw what you saw. You wouldn't have believed that they were pointing at you. And why? Because they were pointing at you, did you take it in a negative space? They could have been saying, yo, look at that girl over there. Yo, she got on something decent. Yo, oh, them so kicks she got on. Yo, them shits is hot. No, a 15-year-old that's being raised by a 32-year-old sees people pointing at them as problematic. You understand? What kind of teen are you raising for them to always be in a hostile, always be in the ready for the bullshit? So we got a couple of layered lessons tonight. If they pick the jewels up in it, the mama should be contemplating life right now. I'm sure the daughter is. She'll never look at her mama the same. She'll never look at a firearm the same. Because the one who she entrusted, who she loved, who she believed was teaching her properly, shot her. With something that she probably was scared of. We don't even know what kind of teenager this is. She might have been alarmed when her mother bought this firearm in the home and then always got it on her. We don't know. But we do know that she's going to suffer trauma from that shot. We know that. So you see how the layers, you see this? And guarantee you, if the mother doesn't take responsibility for the actions, she'll blame it on those girls. That if they was never in the McDonald's, this would have never happened. Because that's what our people do, deflect and don't get to the root of the problem. Why? Because I can't be everywhere. The war effort isn't funded, so I can move in different spaces and get here and there and assist people who may not be able to afford it, right? This is what happens. So we watching this in real time. Our people need help. They really do. They really do. Need help. So Miami, Florida, y'all consistently in class. Okay? Y'all consistently in class. Florida. So let's make sure Melissa Valbra, somebody sent her to get some anger management. Well, the judge is going to send her anyway. Trust and believe, the judge is going to send her to get some anger management. Yeah, now she forced to see somebody, but it damn sure not going to be me. Yeah, because I'm not in Florida. I don't know her. It is what it is, you know. And if a judge ain't paying for it, because I know if she's eating that McDonald's and going crazy over McDonald's, she might not be able to pay for her sessions. That's why y'all got to step up. You know, like some of the classroom assistants who are consistently doing that. You dig? You know? They donate. She needed help. But she's not the only one. She's not alone. Philly, stand up. Philly, stand up. Y'all got black women that's carrying that thing too. Clapping people. Let's go to Philly. Let's go to Philly. A woman is in custody after police says she shot her neighbor over where they placed the garbage cans outside their North Philadelphia homes. Andre Davis, salute, much appreciation for the super chat. Okay? Do you understand? Tuesday night, police arrested Tanisha Holloway, 37, and recovered the weapon they believe she used to clap her neighbor multiple times. She faces multiple charges, including aggravated assault and simple assault. Okay? We believe there was a verbal argument earlier in the day over trash, said the police commissioner. That argument continued at some point and turned into an altercation because the police was there earlier in the day. Now, hold on. Around 9:50 p.m., calls came in about a clapping on the 2900 block of North Hick Street. When officers arrived, they saw bullet holes in the door of the home as well as shots that made it inside the property. A 30-year-old man was found bleeding from the clapping, GSW's gunshot wounds to the chest and leg. He was taken to the hospital and was last listed as stable. Now, other articles are saying that this transpired early in the day. Later that evening, they got into it, and the neighbor might have backed out a screwdriver, arguing with this woman, Tanisha Holloway, and her son, who is 19. Okay? Do you understand? Huh? She backed out, clapped over a dispute over where to put garbage. Garbage now. You putting garbage out on the street for the garbage men to pick up. You that upset again because we're living in conditions where we are believing that we have ownership over this block, ownership over this street, ownership over the tree. This is mine, that's mine. When everything in the universe is ours, not just the portions that you pay for or rent, because the old phase in the system has you believing that once you paid for something and you are subsequently paying yearly taxes on it, that it's just yours. That is thinking like the old faith, because he's in you. How you handle yourself, how you move, regardless of the trauma and the toxic nature of the relationship between us and them, is you still believe it. You arguing over streets. You arguing over a space to where you dump your garbage. Garbage now. Not where you're sleeping in your bedroom. Not where you may be eating. No, you're arguing over the street and where you're putting garbage. You get so heated and hot, and it's so heated and hot that you pull out and get the clapping this man. Excuse me. Why? Because this is where we at right now. This is where we at right now. People who believe that they can do this type of shit with no repercussion, no accountability, nothing. That this is the first thing they're going for. I always say, to each his own. When the consequences come, can you deal with it? Can you deal with it? Now, I don't know the law in Philly. I know PA is a Commonwealth. I'm not sure if they got to stand your ground right there, the way they do in Florida. I don't know what her defense may be. As I read in other spaces, the son was brought in for questioning to get some more information around the incident to see if the neighbor had actually threatened the son. But it don't look good. It don't look good at all. At all. So I don't know about y'all, but I know being raised and using these hammers as tools in my particular lifestyle, I know every situation isn't one that calls for you to do that. But nowadays, since people aren't raised in the way that they really actually know the streets and what kind of lifestyle it is, everybody believes that. I don't know if it's the video games, I don't know if it's the movies, whatever it is, everybody believes that they could just reach. And that's the great equalizer. This is where we at with it. What's going on, Daria? What up? What up? Big Daria. Big Daria. You grown now, Daria. What's going on? You understand? You think it's the internet? Okay. It could be. It could be. But I'm telling you right now, once you gotta suffer them consequences, once your ass get that number, as a woman, as a mother who now isn't there to protect their children, we gonna see. G-Rock, what up? You dig? We gonna see how far she get. Both of these women, black women, both of these black women chose to pull it out. Not only pull out, but squeeze that trigger. One purposely, because Philly, that's how they give it up. They purposely trying to knock somebody's head off. One by accident, almost taking her daughter out. You dig? Yeah, everybody is a big bad wolf until they gotta go to the hooscow and pay the consequences. I want people to understand, and I'm so serious. Check your anger. Get some assistance. You did get some assistance. That's what you need to do. If you haven't checked it, if you haven't been assessed by a professional, you could be too walking right into a pair of cuffs, hemmed up. Officer, can I talk to you? Officer, can I talk to you? That's the language. Whether you on the hood of the car or on the side or in the seat already, officer, can I talk to you? They're not talking to you. Ignoring you. Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you? No, now you want to talk. Now you want to talk. You done pulled that hammer and you got the squeezing the trigger. Now you want to talk, right? It doesn't work like that. They like, we talk at the precinct. Or they ignore you while they sergeants is coming and lieutenants is surveying the area. You know, they look, and where's the casings and the ballistics come and all that. Now they talking on the radio, yo, what happened? Any casualty? Yeah, we got a GSW coming in. A 15-year-old. So she still goes to pediatrics. She still go to pediatrics. This woman clapped her daughter. This one almost took a grown man out in Philly over garbage. Garbage. Yeah, but people need to get a grip. If the times you are going through are so rough, you shouldn't be no ticking time bomb. You should be somewhere laying down, getting your head together, right? Because me going through a lot, what am I gaining by going out and moving recklessly? That's not going to stop the issue. That's not going to stop the landlord from knocking on your door. That's not going to, you can't take that issue. You can't say, yo, I'm going through it and go to the grocery store and they're going to give you groceries for the week. That shit don't work. That anger shit, it doesn't work. Unless you're going to get in the ring, you that angry, go do your MMA. Go learn how to fight. Get some change for that. You understand? That anger piece is unnecessary because that is not going to provide you resource. So people could go through what they want to go through, and I'm quick. People go through that because they don't know themselves. They have no knowledge of self for real. I'm not talking to degrees. I'm not talking to the degrees. They have no knowledge of themselves. They don't know what angers them. They don't know what makes them sad. They don't know what pushes their buttons, which triggers them. And they get caught up. Okay, and they get caught up. And once that happens, you start to make these decisions. And you make these costly decisions and end up paying for it with years of more grief, more rough and tough times. Because you may believe that you have a rough and tough time out here, but once you get up in there, they're going to show you. Once you get in the can, they're going to show you. You're going to straighten your shit out real quick in that can. When that judge say, 3 years, 4 years, boom. And now you got a kid that you hoping one of your decent family members decide to raise them and let them stay until you get out of jail. Right? This is the foolishness that we put ourselves in instead of saying, hold up, you know what? I do need help, man. I've been wigging out lately. Yo, I do need help. I'm feeling a little low lately. Yo, I can't figure out. Yo, my shit is unorganized. Life getting away from me. You gotta get some help. If your car's out of whack and off in the alignment and all that, you go to the mechanic. You pay the mechanic $1,500, shit like that, to get your car back right. But you won't want to get your head back right in the right space? To have somebody realign everything and help you get that right? Y'all don't want to pay for that because you believe it's fine. Oh, I'm fine, I'm okay. All right. All right. I bet that mama thought she was just going to the McDonald's. And now look, her daughter's laying up in the hospital and she went to jail. You dig? That's where we at with it. The other mother arguing over where to put garbage out on the street. And she backed that thing. Bang, bang, bang. What? Yeah, okay. Okay. I said keep playing. Keep playing. Two black women. Wasn't no drill rappers that did this. These are mothers. Okay? So if y'all think things are not wacky, I don't know what to tell you. What? I'm telling y'all could keep Florida. Last week out here in Florida, a man unalived his neighbor over loud music on Thanksgiving Day. This is where we at with it. Now, it's up to y'all. I'm telling you, get you some help if you need it. And many of us do. I thought I was fine. I thought having it on me and shoot somebody for no reason I thought it was okay. I thought it was normal. I thought it was normal. Really did. Like, this is the environment I was raised. This is what we do. This is how I get money. I thought that was all right. I didn't think I had an anger issue. Not at all. Dig? Yeah, I thought I had it. You know? So, please, get some help. Get some help. All right? Yeah, stories wild. Yeah, Stephen. Wow. Okay, let's get to this next, cause this here, I get tired of hearing about these old faiths in position, do you hear me? In position of leadership doing the most custy shit ever. You understand? Let's listen. Listen to this now. Jekyll Island, Georgia. Okay? Georgia law enforcement has confirmed that Tennessee Senator Ken Yeager, Republican from Kingston, is facing a DUI and hit and run charge out of Jekyll Island. It happened Tuesday. Damn, a lot of shit happened Tuesday. What was going on Tuesday? For y'all people that's into the Zodiac, let me know what happened last Tuesday. All this shit is Tuesday? Tuesday around 5 p.m. According to a report from the Georgia Department of Public Safety, the department says state troopers were told to watch for a Ford Edge with Tennessee license plates, which was involved in the hit and run. Troopers said they found the car in the store's parking lot, adding that emergency responders were already on the scene helping someone who had tripped and fallen. Okay? Tripped and fallen. That person was Senator Yeager, who had been driving the car, according to the Georgia Department of Public Safety representatives. They also said that Yeager admitted to crashing. Troopers detected a distinct odor of alcohol on his breath, and he admitted to being involved in a crash earlier, but did not know law enforcement was en route. Okay? You understand? Didn't know that they were en route. Yeager was booked into the Glenn County Jail. News reached out to the county and got more information. Now, what they're not telling you is that when he took the sobriety test, your man was so toe up, so drunk, he wet himself. He's standing there in wet khakis in the video. Man, I'm peed up all on himself. This is a damn state senator? You all drunk and saucy, driving, hit and run? This is where you at? You in a leadership position? Come on. Come on. Come on. This is who's leading us. You hear that? Do you hear that? Saucy. Toe up. Drunk. Drunk. But he an old faith. An old faith for real. Now, these are the same people that sit down and discuss policy. Okay? They discuss policy to say whether or not you can purchase a home in the area, whether or not you can own a gun. Excuse me, whether or not your daughter or nieces can get health care. All right? Come on now. Come on now. Somebody who's so drunk behind the wheel that they're urinating on themselves in public. Sobriety test. They're still in charge of you, though. And as a Republican, I'm wondering if homie is down with this Project 2025. I'm wondering if he rocks with Trump administration. I'm wondering a lot. I gotta look him up, Ken Yeager, to see what type of bills he signed, what type of laws he voted for. You dig? Cause you peed. I know y'all can't. MAGA 20, that shit ain't gonna do nothing. It don't mean nothing. If you waiting for it and you think that it's gonna manifest into something, don't wait. Do the shit now. Be a believer of your doctrines. Be a believer of your party and get it shaking right now. That's what you do. Don't wait. Implement the process right now in your hometown. Get it shaking. Don't come on the internet trolling in your drawers in your grandmother's basement. Right? Laying up in the dirty back of a pickup truck somewhere. Nah, don't troll. Get it shaking. Don't wait. Get it popping. Do what you feel you want to do to black folk. Okay? That's where you at with it. You dig? But these are the people who, and this isn't new. They've been drunkards. They've been meth addicts. They've been brutal. They've been weak for all these centuries, for all these decades. These are the same people who you allow to govern you. Somebody who had a hit and run and was so sauced up that he's urinating on himself. Knowing that people got body cam footage now. Knowing that people are watching. Knowing that they got dash cams in the police cars. He's so saucy he can't help it. Peeing in the street like a dog. Just urinating on himself like a savage. But he's a state senator. Ken Yeager. These are the OFAs in charge of you. Y'all should be embarrassed. Straight up. You should be embarrassed, severely embarrassed. And if you don't think Biden wouldn't do it, if he was in a hit and run, he'd pee up on himself too. Same thing, because his son is a damn crackhead. But these are the people that we continue to allow to divide us. Continue to layer our divisions against each other so we can't get on that path. Come with, these are the people. We allow that. We allow it. So whatever treatment we get is well-deserved. It's well-deserved because you letting somebody like that continuously be in charge. Shit is stupid. It's just dumb at this point. Okay? So, we don't have anything else for class, because I'm telling you, I'm not going to uh, consistently encourage you to get the help. All right? The help is here. Some of the basic strategies and the principles to alleviate you getting in those situations is easy. It's right here. I do this for a living. Do you understand? I do this for a living. You get it? Get some help. And then when you get that help, you are better prepared to be a true liberator, to really manifest yourself in the space of politics, of self-governance, of watching, enrolling, and doing what need to be done for us. But you can't continue to let dudes, pissy Pete and all that. You can't do that. How can we consistently do that? How? You tell me how. We already know they lie, they steal, they cheat. But now you are witnessing, you witnessed the president's son and tighty whitey smoking crack and get a pardon. Now you watching senators on a field sobriety test urinate his whole khakis, walking in the street, sauced up like Gilly the Kid, and just urinate all on himself. That's what this is what you have in charge of you. And you're not embarrassed? Come on. Come on. Come on. Anybody living in that county should be highly embarrassed. Highly embarrassed. They call him a Tennessee senator. A Tennessee senator. Drunk. DUI. Peeing up on himself. You're not even in control of your own faculties. But you, goddamn it, is getting a salary. Come on, yo. I get disgusted just watching it. Yeah, no doubt. Probably. You dig? So anything else before we breeze up out of here? Because we breezing tonight. We gone. But I can't stress how much everybody does need an assessment, at least one assessment, to kind of see where they're sitting in terms of mental health. You dig? Oh, anything else? If not, my classroom assistants, much appreciation for holding it down, as always. Make sure y'all get back to class with all 10 fingers and 10 toes. You dig? Hold up for what? Talk about it. And listen, we out of here, I'm telling you. To those who, damn, I didn't say that one night. I didn't say that once tonight. Thanks for funding the war effort. I seen a super chat up in there, but, see how weird this get? This is how weird it get. Yeah, for those who do, and some know who they are, some, fund the war effort every day because they believe in themselves and believe in what we're building here. But the others don't. We don't worry about that. We get the work done. You dig? Make sure you come back to class with all 10 fingers and 10 toes. All right, to those who funded the war effort, much appreciated. To those who didn't, much appreciation. You dig? Huh? Yeah, what? You wanna see the braids? You wanna see the braids? For what? For what? Yeah, they still there, they still banging. They still salt and pepper. What do you wanna see that for? That has nothing to do with what's in here and what I'm giving y'all. You dig? Come on, we building a nation. We building liberators. When I look out into the screen, what do I see? I see nothing but soldiers. Black soldiers. Wise, strong, ready to go. But I can't believe in you more than yourself. Again, I tell you, don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. But I can't believe in you more than you believe in your own self. Me believing in you does nothing if you don't activate, if you don't move. It does nothing. It really does. It does absolutely nothing. I could want the best. I could push for the best. Yes, it is Sunday now. Right? Yeah, it's Sunday. And what do we get for it being Sunday? Nothing much. You dig? Nothing much. What up, Johnny? Much salute, salute. What's good? You know? All right? So we'll see what the day brings. Let's see what the day brings. Again, if you funded the war effort, salute. If you didn't, salute as well. You know, we know you here listening. We know you here listening. Yeah, I definitely know people listening. I'm getting all type of DMs and stuff. Yeah, I see. I see, you know? All right? Yes, all the truckers, get to your destination safe, right? Make noise. Make noise. Nah, I don't. Why would I don't, why do y'all not know that? If y'all consider me a unk, which is this term is getting played out, everybody's not a unk, right? And if you know I'm from New York, and we used to be in the streets like hard rocks, you understand? Why would you think I got on a pair of what? Of fresh white ups, white forces. We don't rock like that in NYC. We don't. Those who do, that's some young people. I never rocked with no ups, dunks, none of that. Because I'm from East New York. So we will wear at least, right? We were wearing Sergio Tacchini's. We was wearing New Balance. We was wearing anything that was different, right? But since I'm an unk and I'm an official unk, I'll show you what we got, what I got on my feet, right? I'll show you what I got on my feet since you want to know so bad. Official old school shit. official old school shit. Official old school shit. Real NYC. Real NYC. Yeah, real official. Street jam shit. Huh? That's what I rock. Official shit. I'm a hard rock from the Koch administration. We don't do what other people do. We don't wear what other people wear. We separate our shit. That's how we give it up. We don't want to look like nobody else. Nigga, that ain't nothing dip. He got it on, I don't want it. That's how we give it up. That's how we give it up. Come on. I see you, Johnny, you on the road. Make sure you get your rest. Make sure you pull over when you need to pull over. All right? Nah, I never rock with the shell toes. Because when the shell toes got old, they started looking all weird in the front. And then, you know, break dancers used to rock that shit, and we wasn't trying to look like them. Let them rock that shit out. And they burnt it out. When we was wearing shell toes, right? My OGs was wearing shell toes in 82, 83. By the time we rocking the Puma Clydes and we started getting different sneakers coming in, nobody was wearing that. They was still wearing that shit 88, 89. They still wearing shell toes. We wasn't wearing that shit. They had some sneakers from all over. You dig? Johnny, much appreciation for the super chat. Yeah, them shits look crazy. Nah. Had to be telling you, in East New York, different. We shopped at different spots. Shopped at Tenton Trail, shopped at Paragon, shopped at Scandinavian on up there on Fifth Ave. You dig? Yeah, the Elise, yeah. And they still got the Elise in Philly. When you go to South Philly, they got some little area over there, shopping area that look like the Village in New York. And they sneaker stores have all the classics. All of them, the Elise, everything over there. The head sneakers, everything. Remember dudes was wearing the head sweatsuits. We wasn't wearing the shit that everybody wear. Rap dudes got their style from us, from street dudes. What we wore to Union Square, what we wore to Latin Quarters, they was wearing. They wanted to. They wanted to be like us, so they spit because they saw what we was doing in the street. Now, y'all copying these punk-ass rap dudes. So if they got a purse, if they got their nails polished, y'all doing this shit. This shit is weird, backwards, bizarro. All right? So, nah, we don't do that. It's a difference. Yeah, I knew Bliz. Yeah, I know Bliz. Know his sister and all that. Yeah. Sleep in peace, Bliz. What happened? In Kevin Child's memoir, he spoke to when he had a store 125 and made a point to order sneakers that were sold elsewhere, but not in NYC. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, the Deodoras, all that. That's when you dip. That's when you running around. That's when you were making statements. You don't make a statement looking like everybody. This dude get funny boots, you go get funny boots. Red boots and all this shit. They look weird. Y'all worshiping weirdos. Y'all got weirdos in your face playing. Them dudes that got punched in their mouth, they show up anywhere looking weird. You couldn't come to Latin Quarters looking stupid, wearing some offbeat shit. You couldn't come to Union Square looking stupid, wearing some offbeat shit. Some too weird old shit, you getting punched in your mouth. That's just what it was. It wasn't coming around like that. The people who dressed a little strange was the dancers. IOC dancers, JAC, IOU dancers, JAC dancers, all those dancing dudes. And most they wore was baggy, the big baggy t-shirts with the characters on it, the Mickey Mouse t-shirts or the Coca-Cola t-shirts or the Benetton shit. And they was dancing and wearing the t-shirts. That's the weirdest you got. You ain't getting nobody coming in there looking crazy. You ain't had no dudes coming up in no women attire. None of that. None of that. The damn bouncers wouldn't let you in because they knew you would get hurt. Don't do that weird shit. What you doing? You're a little bit too strange, buddy. You're not gonna be safe in here. That's it. So what they do, they took that whole element off the street. Dudes was going to jail in 88, 89, 90 with a 25-year sentence. Now they coming home. Shit like that. They cleared all that out. All that out. They cleared it out. So now it keep getting weirder and weirder and weirder over the years. You was low lives? No, low lives is younger than me. Even Thurston is younger than me. It came out about 2-3 years after I was in good in the street. They really was bubbling when I was in the army, and low lives really start running around. 88, late 88, 89, right? Low lives and the DCEPs. That was like 88, 89. I was already in the army. Yeah, Kanye always talking shit. And notice now, I told y'all, he is Chuck E. Now all of a sudden, he Chuck E. from Fresh, and he put it in a rhyme on some song with him and Mary J. Blige. Now all of a sudden, he gonna accept that that's who he is. Talking about he be busting the stupid dope moves. You know, again, we know that they listen to us. I don't know if this song was wrote weeks ago or months ago, but I know nobody was calling him Chuck E until we did it here in this class. Now all of a sudden he's saying it in a rhyme. Yeah, okay, fatty. Make sure you call yourself Caillou too, Joe. Don't just use Chuck E. Make sure you call yourself Caillou too, so everybody can know where you got it from. But yeah, don't y'all believe that hip hop was weird. Wasn't that. We had some commercial acts that was commercial, but them dudes wasn't weirdos. This shit y'all got now is crackheads, dust patients, dope fiends, and whores. Weirdos. And it's not cool. It's not cool. So again, let me be out, do what I do. All right? Do what I do. Again, if you can fund the war effort, where's the my classroom assistants? Where my peoples at? Where my peoples at? Yeah. Make sure put that information in the chat. All right. You're not fat no more. Once you as big as him, you always move like a fat person. You look at yourself in the mirror and you see a fat person, just like that movie. Y'all didn't see the movie Shallow Hal, right? You always look at that. That's who you see. Or The Rock, right? When he was in that movie with Kevin Hart, he became brolic. And you look in the mirror and you see that fat kid. You still got a fat kid. You dig what I'm saying? Around your heart and around your mind. That's why he talk tough. He could take all Ozempic, got his knees collapsing and shit. He looking all stupid. Still the same fat kid. All right? But I know they listening. I know that. I know people be listening. It's all good. It's all good. I hope they listen and learning. That's what I want them to do. I hope they're listening and learning. That's what we doing here. We building a nation. So y'all do what y'all do. Okay? Much appreciation for the sub. Much appreciation. Catch up. If you a new subscriber, go through all the classes and catch up. Okay? And if you a youngin', y'all youngins, I definitely appreciate y'all coming through. Threats, what up, Philly? We done blasted Philly all night, man. You just coming through. You just coming through. What you was going at them truck stops? I keep telling y'all, stay away from the little truck stop stunts. Them little runties. Keep them out y'all cabs. You dig? You got a tag name called the Fire Turkeys. Why would I want a sub from you? The Fire Turkeys? But if you really want to know some of my favorite movies, if you're a gunman, you're not going to know it anyway. I watch gunman shit. Reservoir Dogs, one of my favorite flicks. State of Grace, one of my favorite flicks. The Way of the Gun, one of my favorite flicks. Graceland 3000, one of my favorite flicks. Heat is my absolute favorite flick. Gunman shit. Okay? That's all I do. Now, when you get up on State of Grace, when you get up on Miller's Crossing, huh? Yeah, people not up on State of Grace. You gotta be a special individual to be up on State of Grace. Yeah, you gotta really know how to appreciate watching a movie when you see The Way of the Gun. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. People don't understand that. That's right, Miller's Crossing. Oh, that's right, T. I see you, T. Yeah, Miller's Crossing is official, right, T? Yeah. Mm-hmm. You dig? Now, I don't watch the NBA no more. It's ruined. They ruined it. They ruined it. They ruined it. You dig? Well, we'll be back. Come back to class with all 10 fingers and 10 toes. Again, fund the war effort. Very important. Very important. You dig? How did they ruin the NBA? Are you watching it? 7-footers shooting threes on a regular, not even trying to box out, not trying to get low in the paint. It's garbage now. It's garbage. All right? It's garbage. Straight trash. Your big man's supposed to be a big man. Supposed to be bouncing in the paint. Where's the Shaq for this era? Y'all don't have one. Where's the David Robinson? Y'all don't have one. Where's the Pat Ewing? Y'all don't have one. None of that. You got bozos pulling up for 3. You can't touch nobody. You blow on him, he hurt. He can't play 2 games. The fuck out of here. They ruin that shit. Watch the NBA. I'd rather watch the college kids do what they do. No damn NBA. All right? You traveling, GB? Travel safe. Travel safe. You dig? Again, 55 gang, man. Y'all playing. The 55 gang, listen, y'all need to be funding them more if y'all getting bad grades and y'all not helping the kids, too. You understand? Giannis is garbage. I like that. I don't like that. Giannis is baby Shaq. Hell no, he ain't. Hell no, he ain't. That's why he got washed last year. Get out of here. Come on. Ain't nobody baby Shaq. Nobody. Giannis ain't even baby Rasheed Wallace. He ain't even the big ticket. He ain't even the Kevin Garnett. Giannis. Nah. We not doing that. We ain't doing that. We not doing that. Giannis. Oh, soft ass. Nah, we ain't doing that. Nah, we ain't doing that. We'll do a whole sports class one day. Yeah, he was champion MVP. So what? So what? We got a lot of champs. We got a lot of people that got rings. A lot. Robert Horry got 7 damn rings, right? 6, 7? I don't see nobody screaming about him. He's a champion. He's got a lot of champions. Come on now, you ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna do that. You're gonna stop that. Let's see him get another one. I guarantee you he don't get no more. I bet you that. That's his only joint. Yeah, AD soft. Yeah. AD? Unibrow? Yeah. Nigga soft as Gerber baby food. Soft like peas and peaches. It's soft. Do I think Jordan needed Scotty? Hell yeah. Everybody needed a Scotty. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Scotty one of the best that ever did it. Yeah. Hell yeah, he needed Scotty. He's gonna play. You see Scotty when Jordan retired? You seen Scotty in his Houston years? Scotty? Oh man, Scottie Pippen was beast mode every night. Wouldn't be no 2-3-peats without Scotty. Negative. Listen, we'll have a talk later, all right? We have all that later, you know? Y'all moving into different times. We already been here a while. I don't have my sniping them in the building. You dig? To make sure y'all funding the war effort. We don't see the tags up in the class, in the chat and all that. So we'll speak later on. You dig? D. Haven, what up? What up, D. Haven? Salute, salute. Uh-huh. Yeah. His Highness, the royalty of Marcy Projects is in the spot. You ain't late. You just out there running around. Put that bottle down. Over there drinking that privilege, that white Hennessy and all that. Put it down. Get your ass home. Get home. A hockey game? A hockey game? 3. If you had to pick one, a car or an apartment, an apartment. A car's a bill. People act like cars are special. Cars is bills, man. Maintenance, oil change, gas, it's a bill. It's a bill. Apartment, you always need somewhere to rest your head. Lady, you can have an apartment and chill. You don't need a car. If you got a car, you gonna live in that? You can't take a shit in your car. You can't shower in your car. You understand? Nah. You need an apartment. You need somewhere to rest your head, shelter from the outdoors. It's brick outside. You can't chill in your car. How you gonna chill in your car and it's fucking 25 degrees? But in your crib, got you toasty. You in your crib, you nice and warm, you toasty. You dig? Who's the Lord? Who's the Lord? Got some wild ass trolls coming. Who's the Lord? People lose faith in them. Who's the Lord? The Lord. This is wild for the night. The Lord. Yeah. Anyway, like I was saying, y'all take it down. Y'all be easy. You ain't even get in the crib. Get in the crib. Don't be out and about. It's after 1. Get in the crib. All right? Get in the crib. That's what y'all do. All right, Jason. Salute. Much appreciation. Yeah, get a crib. Guns and gloves, 55. Yeah, don't get no, I mean, whatever you need. It's based on your needs. Okay? All right, Dave. Get home safe. Get home safe. And we gotta go live. We gotta do a live because we have to give some real truth to the narratives that's out there. We gotta spin it because people not understanding it. You know what I'm saying? About to back all your haters up real quick. Real quick. Get them on a whole different trajectory because they don't know what the hell they talking about. But back to Back to son. Yeah, I don't know what your needs are, right? If you need a car to move around in, that's one thing. But make sure you got an apartment to rest your head in. All right? Oh, I gotta do more video breakdowns, no doubt, Versace. Actually now, again, like I told y'all, you gotta go into your content on YouTube and re-tag certain things, especially if it's a year or two old, and all my video breakdowns is coming up. So I'm actually now re-tagging them and getting them out there. You dig? Those were last year, so I'm over. I did 3 years ago, 2 years ago, now last year. I'm up to this year. All right? You dig? So again, y'all get home safe, y'all rest, y'all do y'all thing. Yeah, be on the lookout for it, man. Be on the lookout for video breakdowns. Be on the lookout for being in the real Marcy representative to go and do what we do. All right? Holler at y'all later. 55 gang, get y'all grades up.